Parents always want what's best for their children. This unease may include financial, security, or social concerns. I've lived through all of these concerns. And these concerns have also been lived by a plethora of students that attend the 250 plus private schools in Mississippi. Nearly 5 years ago, I attended a private school and switched over to a public school, Stone. It has been one of the greatest experiences of my life, and not only that, but the benefits are significantly better here at a public school. My mom has always wanted the best for me, and so being included was one of those things that she wanted for me. But at a private school, there's so much that they don't have. At a public school, you have these students, you have a whole bunch of faculty. At a private school, you don't have nearly as much. So the resources are not there, the people are not there. I don't necessarily think that you feel included at a private school, whether that's for extracurriculars or that is for one-on-one time or intervention. My best friend, his name was Remy, and we did not see at the same eye level because I went to a private school and I did not get to do as much, and I was salty and I was agitated and I was annoyed that he got to be in the band and that he got to play his instrument every day and that I just had to sit there and wait for him to finish so that we could go outside, so that we could watch a movie, so that we could play a game together. And it hurt that I could not do the things that he could do. Not only that, but the inclusion with an interventionist or one-on-one time at a public school is miles better. Whenever you are at a private school, you have to either pay for tutoring or you don't get any at all. At a public school, you can get the tutoring that you need. You can get an interventionist that would help you. You have all the resources that you need, and not only that, you get the one-on-one time and the hearing and visual aid that you might need to take a test, to do any sort of standardized test, to do anything. You get that at a public school, but at a private school, you don't have any of that. So whether it comes from the inclusion for an extracurricular or intervention or one-on-one time, public school, miles better. Private school, not nearly as much. Now, like I said, my mom has always wanted the best for me, and I've always wanted the best for my mom. She's been one of the greatest influences, inspirations in my entire life. She's a single mom. She's an RN. She only has her associate's degree, but she worked her tail off every single day, pretty much. And I didn't see her much when I was younger, when I was in my elementary school years. I didn't get to see her much because she was always working, trying to put me through private school. She was trying to make sure that I could go to school and get an education, and all she wanted was the best for me. She wanted me to feel loved. She wanted me to have the best education I could have. She wanted me to feel secured. She wanted me to feel happy. She wanted me the absolute best for me. But whenever she sent me to a public school, I flourished. That was the best that she could do for me. Not in a sense that it was all that she could give me, but in a sense that it was literally the best that she could do for me. A public school helped me, and it grew me into the person that I am today. And not only that, but the security that I feel at a public school is insane. Like, I have never felt safer between the two schools. Like, I don't ever have to worry about if I get in trouble, any disciplinary actions. I don't have to worry about any of that here because it's not a choice, or it's not a choice as to if they're going to or not. Like my mom's son, it's not going to happen. Not only that, but the financial situations here are much better. You can opt for a free or reduced lunch, or you can even with that, you can get free ACTs, and that's miles better than any private school could do for you. So these are all the benefits of a private or of a public school. And if I were to ever send my child to a school, it's going to be a public school because it's the best education that they can get.